Hey everyone, welcome back to TitanTorque. If you've been working hard to lose fat but aren't seeing the results you want, you might be making some common mistakes. Don't worry, we've all been there. The scale hasn't moved, your clothes feel the same, and you're starting to wonder if all this effort is even worth it. Trust me, I get it. But before you throw in the towel, I'm here to tell you that there's hope. In today's video, we're going to go over the 5 biggest fat loss mistakes and, more importantly, how you can fix them to get back on track. These are the mistakes I see people making all the time, and they can really sabotage your progress. But the good news is that they're all completely fixable. Once you identify what's holding you back, you can make some simple changes and start seeing those results you've been working so hard for. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you're ready to take your fitness journey to the next level. Let's do this. Alright, let's jump right into mistake number 1, overestimating the number of calories you burn during your workouts. We've all been there, right? You finish an intense workout, you're dripping in sweat, your heart rate is through the roof, and you feel like you could have burned 1,000 calories. And while it's amazing to feel that sense of accomplishment, it's important to be realistic about how many calories we actually burn during exercise. You see, our bodies are incredibly efficient, and they don't burn as many calories as we might think. Factors like your fitness level, weight, and the intensity and duration of your workout all play a role. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, well, I worked out really hard today so I can afford to eat a little more. But those extra calories can add up quickly and stall your progress. So how do we fix this? The key is to track your workouts accurately. A fitness tracker or a workout app can give you a more realistic estimate of the calories you're burning. And don't just rely on the calorie counter on the treadmill or elliptical. Those can be notoriously inaccurate. Instead, focus on how you feel during your workout. Are you pushing yourself? Are you challenging your body? Are you consistently increasing the intensity or duration of your workouts? These are better indicators of how hard your body is working than a calorie counter. And remember, the goal isn't to burn as many calories as possible in a single workout. It's about creating a sustainable calorie deficit over time. So be mindful of your post-workout meals. Fuel your body with nutritious foods that support your recovery and help you build muscle. By being more aware of how many calories you're actually burning and making conscious choices about what you eat, you'll be well on your way to achieving your fat loss goals. Let's move on to mistake number 2, which is underestimating how many calories you're actually consuming. This one can be a sneaky one, because it's easy to underestimate portion sizes or forget about those little snacks we have throughout the day. We might think we're making healthy choices, but even healthy foods can be calorie dense. A handful of nuts here, a drizzle of olive oil there, they all add up. And if we're not paying attention, those extra calories can quickly sabotage our progress. The solution? Start tracking your meals. I know it might seem tedious at first, but trust me, it's a game changer. Use a food journal, a calorie tracking app, or even just take pictures of your meals to become more aware of what you're putting into your body. And when you're tracking, be honest with yourself about portion sizes. It's easy to underestimate how much we're actually eating, especially when we're not measuring things out. Use measuring cups, spoons, or a food scale to ensure you're sticking to the recommended serving sizes. Another helpful tip is to pay attention to hunger cues. Are you actually hungry? Or are you eating out of boredom, stress, or habit? Learning to distinguish between true hunger and emotional eating can make a big difference in your calorie intake. Remember, knowledge is power. By tracking your meals and becoming more aware of your calorie intake, you'll be able to make informed choices about your diet and stay on track with your fat loss goals. Let's talk about mistake number 3, relying solely on cardio to lose fat. Now don't get me wrong, cardio is amazing. It's great for your heart health, it burns calories, and it releases those feel-good endorphins. But if your goal is fat loss, cardio alone won't cut it. You see, while cardio is great for burning calories in the moment, it doesn't do much for building muscle, and muscle is your metabolic engine. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn at rest, even when you're not working out. That's where strength training comes in. Strength training helps you build lean muscle mass, which not only boosts your metabolism, but also sculpts your body and gives you that toned, defined look. Plus, it helps improve bone density, strength, and overall fitness. So how do we fix this mistake? It's simple. Incorporate strength training into your routine at least 2 to 3 times a week. And don't be afraid to lift heavy. Challenge yourself with weights that you can lift for 8 to 12 repetitions with good form. And remember, strength training doesn't have to mean spending hours at the gym. You can easily incorporate body weight exercises, resistance bands, or even just household items like water bottles or laundry detergent jugs into your routine. The key is to challenge your muscles and gradually increase the intensity or resistance over time. By combining cardio with strength training, you'll create a well-rounded fitness routine that not only helps you burn calories, but also builds muscle, boosts your metabolism, and transforms your body. Let's move on to mistake number 4. And this one is often overlooked: not getting enough sleep. We live in a fast-paced world where sleep is often sacrificed for work, social commitments, or late-night Netflix binges. But if you're serious about fat loss, prioritizing sleep is crucial. You see, sleep is when our bodies repair and rebuild themselves. It's when our muscles recover from workouts, our hormones are regulated, and our energy levels are replenished. When we don't get enough sleep, it throws our hormones out of whack, increases cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and disrupts our metabolism. And when our metabolism is disrupted, it becomes much harder to lose fat. In fact, studies have shown that chronic sleep deprivation can lead to increased appetite, cravings for sugary and processed foods, and a higher risk of weight gain. So, how do we fix this? Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth or eating your vegetables. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid caffeine or alcohol before bed. And if you're struggling to fall asleep or stay asleep, try incorporating relaxation techniques like deep breathing exercises, meditation, or a warm bath before bed. Prioritizing sleep is one of the best things you can do for your overall health and well-being, and it will pay off in spades when it comes to your fat loss journey. And finally, let's talk about mistake number 5, which is perhaps the most common and the most detrimental: not being consistent. Fat loss is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There's no quick fix, no magic pill, and no overnight solution. It requires patience, dedication, and most importantly, consistency. We often get caught up in the idea of dieting or working out as temporary fixes, something we do for a few weeks to fit into a dress or look good for a vacation. But true, sustainable fat loss requires a lifestyle change. It's about creating healthy habits that you can stick to long-term, not just for a few weeks or months. So how do we fix this? Start by setting realistic goals. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Instead, focus on making small, sustainable changes gradually. Maybe it's swapping sugary drinks for water, incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your diet, or adding an extra workout to your week. And remember, consistency doesn't mean perfection. There will be days when you slip up, when you overeat, or when you skip a workout, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just acknowledge it, learn from it, and get back on track. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate your small victories, track your progress, and remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. And most importantly, be patient with yourself. Results take time, but if you stay consistent with your efforts, you will achieve your goals. So there you have it, the 5 most common fat loss mistakes and how to fix them. By avoiding these pitfalls and staying consistent with your efforts, you'll be on your way to achieving your fitness goals. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every small step you take, every healthy choice you make brings you closer to your goals. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. Believe in yourself, stay committed to your journey, and I promise you, you will see incredible results. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more fitness tips and workouts. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to help you on your fitness journey. See you in the next video.